We're now beginning week 10, and largely the assignments are settled down and getting off our desk, and our focus is turning to the exam. The exam advice is now posted on Moodle, and so if you go to the exam item within the assessment window, you'll find that there is exam advice posted for this subject, this course. If you open that, you'll find a fairly simple list of what you will find in the exam and basically what topic areas to look for. Generally, you'll see that the exam will be taken from anywhere in the course, and so it's important that you have covered all modules by the time we get to the exam. Well, that should be fairly obvious, I guess. The other thing which is in that tab is an example of a previous paper. You can also get previous exam papers from the library website. If you have any trouble downloading them, inquire with the library because they're the experts at locating where they hide things in their site. But I think generally the previous paper will probably be sufficient, although it's good to be aware that the previous papers only ever take a sample of topics, and so out of the 12 topics in the module, in the course, there's going to be only the half a dozen questions in the exam paper, and so the selection of topics will change year by year. But again, aim to have a good overall understanding of the course, plus whatever extension material you want to do, and you should have no problems in the exam. Make sure that you allocate your time as you work through the exam carefully, usually proportionate in terms of the number of marks and the time that you have available. It's always important to aim to do that because it prevents the possibility of you maybe running out of time with still a major question to do, which is always a recipe for disaster. Far better to allocate your time, a little bit of limit as you go through, but maybe leave 15 or 20 minutes to put a little bit of final polish on your exam answers. As you write your exam answers, I recommend that you probably leave maybe half a page or so at the end of each question, so that if you do want to add anything at the end, you can come back to it. It also makes it a little bit easier to follow when we're grading. But that half page means that you're not having to put odd directions to the end of the book or something like that. And it just looks a lot tidier and it's a lot easier for everybody. All the best as you go through these last 3 weeks and as we prepare for the exams.